DK looking for an 8. One time, baby. 8 ball, corner pocket.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Sign up today with this QR code or go to WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT88 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
DK in there with the ace-5. Tall just limps with queens. That is curious. Mars is going to oblige, though. He'll raise. That's certainly exactly what Tall wanted. So now you get a raise from Mars, a call from Wesley, a call from Mariano, and now Tall can bump it up, and that's exactly
with the 50?
How it works out. Worked out really well for him.
2,500. Call, 25. Call.
Mars calls. Wesley calls. We can see that 3 of the 8s are dead, so Wesley drawing pretty thin. I mean, if you're DK, that's just not a hand you want to go to war with. I'd much rather have Mars' hand or Wesley's hands.
I think I need a coffee. Can you call Tina for coffee?
And to make it harder for DK, DK's only got $3,700 behind. So, I mean, what are you going to do? Call 2,200 and then hope to hit? Yeah. You just got to muck.
Oh, okay.
Pot $8,200. And a bit of an action flop here. Mars open-ended. Now, Tall blocks the king-queen. If somebody does have 9-8, he's blocking, you know, the straight outs.
Carrot cake. Coffee and the carrot cake. And load the air. It's too cold.
Checks around. I kind of like the check from Mars and Wesley.
No tan apagados. No tan apagados. I don't know.
I think it's a little bit suspicious, a little red flaggy for Tall to limp re-raise that many players without a really good hand. Mars is going to bet here, though, and he's going to get called. And he hits. Look at that. Perfect river card for him. I mean, that is a card you don't really see. Mars with...
I have plans to... I'm going to open in Mexico poker school. I'm going to take Wesley and Mars.
What is basically the third nut. But the way this hand is played out, he knows he's got the best hands.
Who's level 3? You are level 3?
No. You're going to be the level 2, final.
Pot is 15,400. I think Tal's going to have a tough time getting away from his hands.
What is now? 88.
88? All right.
Bluff or no bluff? Right?
Tall or fold?
Tal has a very key card in his hand. I mean, he's blocking
could be level 1,
a lot of the straights
level 3.
that Mars could have in this spot. Ace, queen, queen 9.
Level 1, level 2, Mars.
Pre-flop.
Francisco, how are you going to have Wesley teach a bunch of Mexican kids?
But I think with this sizing, Mars could have some 2 pairs in his range as well.
Mark.
You can learn Spanish?
I mean, King Jack is a very simple hand he could have here. King 10.
Salary. Yeah, but he's going to be the #1 teacher.
Ace King. You have Ace King? In Mexico.
It's going to be like $10 per day.
No good? What's the minimum wage in Mexico?
Could be $10 per day.
Per day?
I think so, 10 or 15. But I pay the food, no problem.
The food? I like Mexican food. I like spicy.
Okay.
Ace King lose so many hands. Ace Queen.
Call, 88.
8-9.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice hand.
200 change. Nine, 200 change.
Nice hand.
got so many outs.
Yeah, yeah.
that turn get you paid though.
Can you give me 5?
Sure, sure.
I will be more than happy to share some great stories I've had. I've been lucky enough to be a part of, to be honest.
Stack it up. 2 more stories.
I started learning how to stack. And he went to China for good. So I don't know what he was.
Any went to China?
And I don't know where he went. Where he's from?
Taiwan.
He went to Taiwan for.
Who is Alexa? Who is Alexa Chris?
He gonna live there.
When? When, Francisco?
He has left or gonna go pretty soon.
Okay.
But he gonna live there.
No, I know. I didn't know if he had already left.
I heard he left to tournament out there. I don't know if he come back or he gonna stay.
Okay.
But he gonna live there. He gonna come back sometimes to play, but he gonna live there.
Yeah.
For good.
Live Taiwan?
Huh?
Live in Taiwan?
Yeah.
Why? He live here.
Because his mom is there.
What a
He
flop
wants to
here.
Tell me why he
DC Lawyer with queens and the queen of diamonds.
Yeah,
Mars
he
with a
likes
pair of
it.
tens and the
He
ace of
gonna live there.
diamonds.
He gonna come only sometimes.
Some action on this
Who is
one.
Alexa Chris?
Nini?
Mars.
Nini.
Really?
Famous Chris.
1,500.
Mars 3-betting.
I think he went to Taiwan to a tournament. I don't know if
DC Lawyer very quickly makes the call. Pot now $4,000.
think it's South Korea.
Oh yeah, South Korea.
GG Poker has
Yeah,
their
yeah.
event there. So
And then maybe he come
DC
back.
Lawyer
maybe
checks.
He's
like
gonna live for
a
good.
movie, like a promotion movie. Should be fun to watch. 3,500.
Mars betting one more time. This is an interesting spot. I mean, if you're DC Lawyer, you don't know if your opponent is doing this with a bluff and your queens are good, or if your opponent already has a made hand and you're drawing to a diamond. Either way, DC Lawyer are going nowhere. There's the diamond. Bad news for DC Lawyer.
Bet 5 large.
And he bets 5 large. Wow, that's a big size. He bets 5K into 11K.
He'll call, eh?
And Mars has got the nuts.
Oh, yeah, you gotta take a shot.
Really? No, what's that? After the game.
I mean, DC Lawyer only has 17,000 behind. Do you just move all in?
Bump it up. 13 large.
Mars goes to 13,000, so it's 8 more to call. Pot's got 29K in there.
Wesley, you like tournaments, right? Wesley?
West side Wesley.
Call.
Nuts.
Mars having a nice night so far. He's won a couple of big pots. Lucky river for him there. As not only does he make the best hand, but gets paid.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Sign up today with this QR code or go to WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT88 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Dunk? D-U-N-K.
D-O-N-K.
I will not be playing poker on my Vegas holiday. I mean, I live in LA, so I don't need to go somewhere to play poker. I've got tons of poker here. No, when my wife and I got together, she knew I was a poker player and a commentator, and she loved Vegas, and we had a good time going to Vegas, and she kind of like made me promise. She was like, hey, can we still go to Vegas once a year just for fun? Not a work trip. And I was like, absolutely. So we're going to go down Friday, have a nice dinner. We're going to see the Vegas Golden Knights play the Colorado Avalanche on Saturday night. Just 2 nights of debauchery. Maybe a little bit of degenerate gambling in the pits. Maybe we'll go see a show. I don't know. Just a good time. How about the nut flush with the redraw to the straight flush for Wesley? I don't know what Francisco has, but I'm going to go on a limb and say Wesley's got the best hand right now. DGAF in the chat. Give him some love, everybody. It has been a tough go. It's been hell for that guy for last week plus. What's up, Johnny G? Francisco is raising, and Wesley, the man on the right, wearing the Hustler Casino Live sweatshirt. The look of a man who has the absolute stone cold nuts. He's in position as well, so you might just see a call here. And he does just toss it a chocolate chip. Makes the call, pot's $15,225. River pairs the board. I mean, weren't very many ways that Francisco could theoretically win this pot. We don't know what he has. But now, if you're Wesley, I imagine you're just calling, right? Board pairs, you got raised in the turn. Big sizing here from Francisco. Yeah, and he's going to raise anyway.
Oh my God.
I really want to know what Francisco has. I mean, when you raise the turn and get called, aren't you wary of clubs? It's such a weird spot. And then the question, of course, being, would you raise the turn with a one-liner or a straight out there? Would you raise the turn with a set? Based on all that, I mean, it's very unlikely that Wesley does not have the best hand here. But Francisco is not folded just yet. 38,000 to call, pot 77,000. So you're getting basically 2-1.
I don't like the river. Terrible river for me. Terrible river for me.
So Francisco is telling the story that he's got the flush also. And if that's the case, I mean, Wesley maybe got really unlucky with the board paired. That's what it looks like right now.
I don't want no pair, and pair come, huh? I know he have a full house. Set of 4, set of 7, set of 5.
Or just the ace-high flush. So it appears we have a flush over flush situation.
Wesley, what I should do?
We will tell you after the hand. You got your feet?
Trying to warm up.
And jacket.
I want to know what he calling the 6,000 with sets. What else? straight. No, not straight.
Francisco's still in the tank on this one. He's getting 2-1.
Look how quiet.
It certainly looks like he's got the flush. That's the story he's telling. He's scared of a full house.
We're going to fall asleep. I love him. Does it see me? Good man.
I have a big hand. I have a big hand.
Unlikely for Francisco to tank this long Hollywood and win nothing. So you've got to, I got to believe him when he says that he's got a flush here. Wesley calling the raise and then raising
I
here.
don't know how if I'm gonna fall or not fall this fucking hand. This guy.
And if you guys want more DGAF, he and Rampage Poker will be here on Monday, Max Payne Monday. You don't want to miss one of those shows. Always a lot of fun. By the way, Geralbus was here for Monday. I believe he'll be here on Friday as well.
500. Call. Get the call set.
No. How tall you are?
Way.
5'5"? I tell you exactly how much you are.
Okay. Let's hear
You're,
it.
huh?
Let's hear it. Yeah. Yeah, the chicken tomato.
Ooh.
You folding?
Folding this?
Francisco
One
folds
pair.
the king 10 of clubs face up.
6,500 with a set.
Wow. That 3 of diamonds on the river costing Wesley.
6,500 is with a set.
Costing Wesley at least $38,000, if not more. Oh, real still on here?
Do it now.
Okay, lots.
You have set of 5. The last full house of 5. You had the 2 5s.
Okay, lots.
Get a raise from DK. Jason Flinch asking Tuck, what's your favorite sport to bet on? Hockey. But it's also my favorite sport to watch, so probably why. Chef G's talking about ketchup on a hot dog. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. Every time I see my kid put ketchup on his hot dog, it just, it kills my soul a little bit. I feel like I failed as a dad.
You don't have no pair?
And I do agree, Kelly Shield says, ketchup on a hot dog, if you also put like other things on there, that's fine. But if it's just ketchup, no, that doesn't work. Pair of jacks for Tal, aces for Wesley.
Yes, I know. Think about it. I feel like you have
16.
but I have king queen. Not tight.
I bet 15 because I checked and the third I think you're going to bet me.
There you should carry all this 100% back.
Shit, that's why
You can call, right? Nice bet.
Man, I don't know what's going on with chat today. I love you people, though. These shows don't exist without chat. To me, this is all an interactive experience, but we have definitely, we have flown the coop today. We got hot dogs. I mean, I guess me answering the straddle question and then the catch-up on a hot dog question, it's my fault. I take the blame. Tal getting sticky here. So Tal doesn't fold the ace-7 on the 7-3-3-3 board. He folds that hand, right? But here he's going to get really stubborn with a jack. Pot is 19-7. Tal's got 16-5 behind. I mean, if you're Wesley, you just move all in, right? Yep. Wesley's got some great metagame. He zigs when you think he should be zagging. He zags when you think he's zigging. And he's got Tal in a whole bunch of knots here. Tal's going to watch the stream later on and really kind of be like, I folded the ace-7 at the wrong time. And here I get stuck with jack-8. Somewhere in flyover country says playing hockey is better than watching it. I agree. Doing something is always better than watching other people do it. Isn't that true? Except maybe like MMA fighting. I'd rather watch that than do it. Yeah, somebody mentioning 5-4 got there, but the question is, how did 5-4 get to the turn? Like 5-4 of hearts would make sense if they somehow got to the turn, but how did they get to the turn? Tal can only beat a bluff. I mean, he can beat Queen 10. He can beat, like, missed hearts. If Wesley had picked up a heart draw, like, let's say Wesley had ace-10 of hearts, ace-queen of hearts, something like that, and decided to barrel it and then keep going. I mean, Wesley definitely has bluffs in his range. There's no doubt about it. $36,000 in there. Tal in the tank.
Furniture. Right. Oh, is that right?
Yeah, 10-9 of hearts is a good shout out. Andy Russell. Yeah, like I said, I mean, there's definitely bluffs, no doubt, that are in Wesley's range here. And I think Wesley would make the same play with a missed heart draw, which is probably why Tal is thinking about it, but Tal lets it go.
Tired of sitting down at a poker table filled with pros? Then come to WPT Global, the online home of the World Poker Tour. With a maximum of 2 pros at each table, everyone has a chance to win. We are leveling the playing field at WPT Global. Sign up today with this QR code or go to WPTglobal.com/YT and use bonus code YT88 and we'll match your first deposit dollar for dollar.
Wesley, actually, I think you.
And we only have one rule in the chat.
And the river because if you
Which is basically don't be a dick.
He is really
Bye-bye.
bad on the river.
great dry sense of humor. The truth
I
hurts.
could have said.
Yeah, he's always, or not always, but often he's like,
Yeah.
with his wife, right?
His wife is a poker player
But the
as well,
turn come the
Karen.
first. Are you raising with
That's
the
her,
set?
right? Off the
Yeah,
streams.
and they she would love the both of them. Probably
Turn
like
is
to
a
meet
flush.
Daniel Negreanu and play with him.
Yeah. Sure, Daniel would be.
Rank one up.
Because Daniel's a big big chess
He's
player.
a chess fan.
Yeah, that was.
I actually told him about them. I don't know if he ever checked out the stream.
That would be
He does get crazy. His, the people who watch it and make in the chat, they say some of the dumbest things I've ever seen.
Oh,
Where do you watch it? Stream on Twitch or on YouTube?
three-way.
I watch it on Twitch.
Okay.
I think if more people watched that, they would get into chess more.
Sure, yeah. Streams are good.
Yeah.
Just like this is good for.
Top pair for Wesley, backdoor spade draw. DK with a pair of
There's a big
sevens
crossover there,
and a
too.
gut
Yeah.
shot.
Poker.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Francisco with a whole bunch of nothing, but he's going to bet.
I wish it was actually a bit bigger because chess is way more popular than poker is.
For sure. I mean, but poker's catching up.
Yeah, Chad is starting to feel bad for Tal. Yeah, some nights it's just not your night, right? I mean, we've all been there. Nothing goes your way. You make hands, people fold. You get a lot of second best hands, your bluffs don't work. As I've said time and time again, poker can be incredibly humbling. By the way, tomorrow night should be fun. So you guys can hang out with Mark Goon and Hustler Casino Live from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. tomorrow night. And then at right around 11 or 12 o'clock, Norman Shad and I are going to be commentating on a World Series of Poker Online bracelet event. And that'll be on WSOP's Twitch channel. So Norman and Chad and I always have a good time. So if you are around and you can't sleep at like midnight Pacific time, come join us. Norman, Chad, and I will be commentating tomorrow night.
Check.
This is a bad turn card for GK. The way he's been running, he's just not going to give anybody credit for a 9 here.
Check.
Francisco looks like he's given up. Wesley knows how to build a pot up. Mariano's still here, if any of you forgot.
Large. 13,000.
Yeah, Wesley goes 13,000. DK is going to call. Francisco's going to fold, and DK drawing really, really thin. People in the chat asking if Zio is still here. He is. Sitting right next to me. Guy won't shut up.
I'm going home.
GK is determined to go home. Will the deck cooperate? DK looking for an 8. One time, baby. 8 ball, corner pocket.
Oh.
No.
I have ace. I have ace 10.
Yeah, ace 10's no good, buddy.
Oh, fuck, he had a 9. I have ace 10.
Good night, guys.
Good night, DK. You got heart, my man.
Yeah, thank you.
We love you. Mariano will be here. Johnny Goon calling the action. Mars our big winner. Francisco also a big night. Wesley up 34,000 and change.
Okay, sorry. That's nice.
A fun night of poker. I want to thank all of you for joining us. For everybody here at Hustler Casino Live, I am David Tuckman. Good night.